Your girl cooking with Unique J, back with another video. I'm not cooking this evening. It's about 7:30, about like 7:30, 7:36 on Saturday, February the 1st. I am back with content. How's everybody's Saturday? Hope everybody had a good day. Excuse me, I'm tired, y'all. Sorry. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe the video. It is February the 1st. I haven't been posting again. I'm just trying to get this thing right, y'all. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe the video first of all. I just wanted to sit and chat a little bit. I know I haven't posted in a while. It's a here or there, hit or miss, like posting. And I'm just trying to get it right for me. Trying to do my content and get everything in order. I'll get on a streak where I post, I do my videos and I post for a while, then I drop off. I'm just gonna just get into this video instead of waiting. I'm just gonna jump on in. I just been trying to find my niche for real. Part of it is, and I think the biggest part of it is with me having a hard time with my channel is I feel like I'm boring to you guys. Just be trying to find, something to talk about, something that you guys may want to hear. I know you guys want to see me cook. Sometimes I don't cook a lot because the food kind of go to waste if I cook a lot of times. Everybody don't want to eat, or they eating at different times. We have stuff going on. So I don't do a whole lot of cooking. But I'm trying to get my channel on a straight and narrow where I can get content in like daily or every other day. So I'm just trying to find that niche on where I need to be, what I need to do to stay consistent with the video. Because I'll go like have that consistency for about like a week or two, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then I don't have nothing else. So I'll be trying to find things to talk about. So if you guys can send me something to talk about, or send me something that you guys may want to see me cook. One of the things is I need to go to the store and get a lot of other different seasonings. That's another one of my problems is I use the same old seasoning every time. So I'm trying to find something different with that. And just trying to see what you guys want to hear. What kind of things you want to see me do. Make sure you just drop down in the comments, some suggestions or something like that. Because like I said, I'll get on a roll for a little bit and then I'll fall off. So I'm just trying to keep it where I keep it interesting for you guys, and I won't, make it boring for you all. So, but I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed to the channel. And another thing I want to learn how to do is when I'm on my channel, how to go in and comment and all that kind of stuff, and so I can give you guys feedback on your videos. And I'm saying too much today. That's because I'm trying to find the words to say and everything to put everything in. Another thing is, I used to, but I don't do this no more, which I try not to, is like hurry up and rush through the video. So I just want to take my time and give good content is what I want to do. But I've been subscribing to some new people, and I met this one lady. I subscribed to her channel, and her name is Sam. Today was the first time that I had ran across her channel, and I subscribed to her. I enjoy listening to her talk. She have had some good topics that she talk about. about this thing about starting YouTube. You know, there's one video I watched which caught my eye was being 50 plus and we're in trouble. So that made me click and see what she was talking about. And she was just talking about, you know, being the 50 plus and finding your niche of what you want to do. Starting a YouTube channel and what you want it to be about and stuff like that. So I enjoyed talking to her because it was a lot of positive things on there that she was talking about, and that's what I'm about, positive. So one thing I can talk about, you know, to give some content today is, what's today? Today is Saturday, Friday, Thursday. So I think Monday. Monday, I exercise every day, Monday through Friday. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the center that I go to, I play chair volleyball and exercise. So I exercise 5 days a week. I walk the gym and do exercise 5 days a week. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to a exercise class. And before the exercise class, I do chair volleyball. So I got there. No, and it wasn't Monday. It was Thursday. Let me think what day it was, because my daughter was home. It was Tuesday. Because it was exercise class. Yeah, it was exercise class. So Tuesdays is arm day. So we exercise from the chair and we do arm exercise. Plus we stand up some too, and we also take a lap around the gym. And so the instructor called me up to help teach the class that day. As soon as I got up there, I did like maybe one or two exercise. Then my phone rang. It was my daughter. She was at home sick, and so she was like, "Mom, there's some guys at the door. It's two of them. They got on orange jackets." So I kind of figured it was workmen. So I came on home, and it was the water company. Well, we had been having water. Well, first of all, on our street, it's like just water just constantly running. Just running. And so my husband talked to one of the other guys up on the corner, and he was saying the people that stay on our street on the corner, they had to call the city about the water running. So that was that water, but we also have water like running down the stream of our driveway in the back, and we didn't know what it was, and so we were trying to figure out what that was. So on Tuesday, when the knock at the door, it was the water company, and my husband had talked to them. He called them, when he called them, he must have called them on Monday. It was either Friday, the Friday before, or that Monday. And he was concerned about our bill. And because I had paid the bill when I called and paid, because I had to make arrangements on the bill because the bill was so high. So when I called and paid the second half of the bill, the lady on the phone was saying, "Well, why is your bill so high? Do y'all have a stool or something running?" And we was like, "No." I asked my husband. I said, "Well, sometimes we have to shake the handle." But no, my husband was like, "Well, no, that's not it." So she said, "Whatever it is, it's been going since June. In the summertime, it's been going since June." So she said, it's making your bill high. And she said it's running like 23 to 26 gallons per hour is how much that water was running. So she had told my husband we had to do something about it. So she said, call the water company. She gave me a number to call the guys that were, the after hours number. They could come out and look at the meter and see if it was something wet around the meter. If it was something wet around the meter, that means it was on the city and they would have to fix it. But if not, then it's on us. It's a plumbing issue. So They came out. I had left, and they came out, and my husband said they came out and said that we moved in here 2021. They said that it was an issue with something in the front. They fixed a pipe or they fixed something in 2019. So whatever it was, basically they just put a Band-Aid on it. I don't think they really fixed it. They probably just, plugged it up or something like that. So we just went on doing what we was doing and everything. So Thursday, when the knock came on the door and I came home and I went outside and talked to the water guys, they had to shut the water off and said that we couldn't get the water turned back on until we got a plumber out here to fix whatever the problem was. So they had turned the water off. So he turned it back on and he told me to listen where the water hydrant is. He told me to listen. So up against that wall, he said you could feel it and you could hear it. The water just streaming down, but it's on the inside. So he said you're going to probably have to have them to go inside the house and dig it out, cut it open, see what's going on. So I did that. And so he said, well, I'll come out at 6:00 on Friday. On Friday. No. Yeah, because my husband didn't have to work. So I talked to him and he said that they would come out. So they came out whichever day it was. Thursday morning is when I called him. So they came out Thursday evening. So so that they were saying that they couldn't fix it until Sunday. And I was like, oh Lord, I can't. They shut our water off and they said we cannot turn it back on until we get it fixed. So I said, okay, well we'll fix it this evening. And so he said on the next day, just have they'll come out at 6:00 that evening. So they came out and they fixed it that same evening that they came out. So I went to the bank to get money, and my husband said, have you left yet? And I said, yeah. He said, well, turn back around and go get X amount of money out, because they dug up the ground. So to come inside, let me back up. They had to come inside and go inside the closet and cut open the drywall and see what was going on. So they had to replace the water faucet outside, but they had to cut on the inside to plug it up, and they had to get a new one. So, okay, they did that. And so while they was doing that, my husband told me, because one of the guys came in and he was cutting it out and fixed and doing what he had to do. And the other guy went to Home Depot to get the part. So when I turned around and I came back, my husband said, well, they have to fix the other part because he had them to check in front of the bedroom window. He had them to check in front of the bedroom window because it was wet down there. And so they had to dig up. And there was a pipe about that long. And he said as soon as they dug it down and opened it, it was a hole about that big. And he said when they opened it up, water was just shooting out this little bitty hole that caused our bill to go up so high. So we had to get that fixed before that they could turn that water back on. But they got it fixed in the same day, and we got the water. They turned the water back on, and that had been going on since June. So our bill was like $500. So we had to figure out what it was. So we got that taken care of, which at the center, my exercise instructor, I asked her she was talking about they had to dig up in front of her house. And that's when I got the plumber's guy's number from her, because the same thing was going on at her place. So I got that number. So yesterday, which was Friday, I go down and I walk every day. So I was walking, I was leaving, and one of the other ladies was coming in. She's telling me about her hot water tank did something messed up or whatever. And she said when she looked around the corner, her dining room was floating. Stuff in her dining room was just floating. So her heater thing had bust and everything, and she had to call the plumbers out for that. So that was like the second. It was like 2 or 3 people, and I was one of those 2 or 3 people, maybe 3 or 4 people that had plumbing issues. And it's like, that's so crazy, because it's like, seemed like everybody was going through the same thing around the same time. And that was just so crazy to me. But I was like, the water company, the lady on the phone, she knew that it was something, because she said, y'all bill is just too high. And I paid it because it was like crazy, because I had paid the water bill and I had to pay the other half. So I paid that other half. And then when I got ready to pay the current, that's when she was like, what's going on? Because y'all bill is extremely high. And we didn't know why. And we didn't even realize that it was happening ever since June. Ever since June. That is so crazy. And it was extremely cold the first part of this month. So probably when that real extremely coldness came through, that's probably when that hole probably came through there too. Once it cooled down, probably the whole bus, because it was probably already running, but then the hole probably got there once it when it got extremely cold at the first part of this month. But I was like, that's crazy. So then we got to submit an application to the water company so they can help us get that bill down. And what it is we have to fill out the application, submit it, and then wait for 30 days, because then they'll see if from the time the water was running until the time the plumber came and fixed it, that it was an issue on their end. So that was the experience that I done had for this past week. And that day right there, that was a stressful day, because everything was just not going right on that day. But it all came together, and it came together for the good. So my husband got off work today, and he went out there because it rained on Thursday evening. No, Friday. Not yesterday. No, Thursday. It rained all day. But it was a puddle of water right there. And so my instructor, my exercise instructor, she was like, did you call them? She said, I'm going to call them back because it's a puddle in our yard. So she was thinking that they didn't fix it. So I told her, probably because of the rain. And she said, yeah, she was going to wait to see if it dry up. I said, because it's a puddle in the front of our yard too. So with that puddle being there, we waited to see. And on yesterday, Friday, it dried up. And so my husband came home today from work, and he went out there. He said, I just want to go see if that puddle of water is still out there, or if it's any running. And so all of it's dried up. So that was a plus. But that was hard. It was rough. Because when they told us, when that water, the man for the water company told me we wouldn't have no water, it's like, oh, I just started crying. I did. I just started crying because I didn't know what we was going to do. Can't live without no water around here. It's 4 of us in this house. Couldn't use the restroom. Nothing. So I was like, no, we got to get that fixed. We had to figure out something. So I was like, they was like, well, we can't come out till Sunday. I was like, oh my gosh. So then the one guy don't speak English, so the one that do speak English told the guy, and I guess it's his company, and he was telling them that we wouldn't have no water until the next day. until they fixed it. So, cause they was gonna come out on Sunday, so they said, well, they could do it if they did it that night, and we got the material and stuff for them to do it. So that's what we did, and that's what we was up against, and we got that fixed. And I thank God, because we were sure praying, and prayer works. That's for sure. Prayer works. So I just needed to come on and do a video. So I was trying to find out something to talk about. That popped in my head to talk about the water situation. So I'm going to try to make sure that I get videos out this month and just try to keep my consistency going. Because I just feel like sometimes I'm boring to you guys. And I just need more content and something to talk about. But I do want y'all to go check out my video with me and my daughter and me trying sushi with her. Go to my channel, Cooking with Unique J, and check the video out with me and my daughter doing a car mukbang with like I said, I just said seafood, the crab cakes. But it wasn't crab cakes. It was the I done lost my train of thought, y'all. The sushi. I don't know where my mind went to. The sushi. It was the sushi, because I just can't do it. But that was a pretty funny video. That little girl there, she keeps me on my toes. So I tried that sushi with her. So check that video out, y'all. Make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe the video. And again, if you have anything that you want me to cook or talk about, drop down in the comments down below. And I will see you guys on the next video. I also want to thank my cousin, Val, because she kind of encouraged me as well. I just subscribed to her channel. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Just make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Peace, love, and hair grease. And always remember to keep God first. See you guys on the next video.